It's beginning to get closer and closer to the great day of the turkey. Dressing, gravy, green bean casserole. I know everybody's excited.
All right, y'all, it's a little while later. Me, Manly, and Sissy are heading to Walmart. Looks like I also need to go to the car wash. What else? Oh, those are cute down there.
They have this one, and they have Santa Claus, Christmas trees, presents, a gingerbread man.
The plug-ins are $5.43 and the fragrance things are $2.87. They have these packed party wax warmers too. They're $18.88. They have lots of different wax melts for them. And they have these mainstays candles in this tall kind now. The gingerbread one's really cute.
Mom, can I squish?
Yeah, what you want to squish? This?
Yeah.
Squish it. They got a dolly tumbler and a dolly serving tray. Here's what I was looking for. These bakery boxes right here. They got a lot of new stuff right here. These little gingerbread trays are cute. I don't know how much this stuff is. Is it all $3.97, I guess?
Yes. Actually, no. On this side, it's $7.97.
Oh, okay.
Look at these.
Oh, yeah, those are pretty.
Yep.
These are cute. Look, they're shaped like little mittens, but they're spatulas. That's cute.
I do not like Rockies anymore. I'm getting too big for them.
You are?
Yeah.
You got a set of cookie cutters right here. Look at these tongs. Those are cute. Any of those? Okay, she's giving hints. Look at these rolling pins. That's pretty. Did you see these, Sissy? They have pancake molds too. And cutting boards.
Just a little gingerbread man.
Well, that one might break. Oh, look at these mugs, Sissy. I have the measuring spoons from years ago that look like gingerbread people. And y'all always ask about them. They have some new ones this year. They're not exactly the same. They are $5.77.
And these ones have new ones this year.
Oh yeah, they have those too. Those are pretty. They have this kind of measuring cups and the gingerbread ones.
I got news for you folks. I came home, we already eat supper, and I had a taste for some of these cookies that we thought we had conquered the problem. But we're not sure if we did or not, because they made the last couple of times we made them, they did good, didn't they, baby?
Yeah.
And this time they're acting like they want to do a gooey thing again. We're just gonna have to wait for just a moment. I'm fixing to go out here. I'm not done working yet. And I gotta go out there and work this coat for a while. Once I get done working him, I'll come in and see if these things, I may just wait though. You said it don't take 10 minutes. I may wait this thing out, folks. I mean, I'm really, my mind's on this pretty.
I mean, you can usually tell.
You can tell in about 10 minutes.
If they're gonna set up.
If they're going to. You can get mad at these things. You can get out of the Christmas spirit.
This is why, y'all, every time when he says something about making these, my heart drops.
Me and Sissy made these.
Yeah, because I'm like, no.
But I'll tell you what, one thing we can say is that red and white on there is Christmas.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all, it don't matter if you go by a certain recipe and you do it exactly the same every time.
It's the weather.
There's gonna be times when you make them and they turn out great. And then there's other times when the devil knows you're gonna make this and he won't let them make.
I want it to go red, white, red, white, red, white. This one, red, white too.
You want Rudolph? Where?
The pointer finger on both of these. And then I want a gingerbread man on this one. And then I want a swirly on this one.
Okay. And you want red, white, red, white, red?
Yep.
With a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal.
Now 2 reindeer.
Now the 2 reindeer.
Actually, can I have a reindeer and a Santa?
Yeah. Try to make things difficult for somebody. Do you want the reindeer on the right hand or the left?
If I ain't back in 45 minutes, then you buck me off.
30 minutes.
This is a 3-year-old little stud colt we've been riding him for a guy. He's feeling good this evening. It's cold out there. And
Yeah, they like to be a little jumpy.
I
Yeah.
might want to stretch his leg like he's doing right there. Stairs.
So you said 30 minutes.
If I ain't back in about 45 minutes, then
Send Tyler.
just wait longer.
Okay.
Yeah, up toward Tom.
Okay.
Tom, if you're watching this right here, I might be on your roof. Santa Claus.
I want the winking Santa and the open-eyed reindeer.
The wink. Okay. You want the open-eyed reindeer, right? That's adorable. That's cute.
Nighttime they can be a little more spooky. It's good. You never know how the day's gonna go. I try to get them where I can work them before it gets dark, but whenever I have to shoe horses late, a lot of times I have to come home when it's dark and saddle up and ride. I'm riding these horses for people, but they get a little spooky at nighttime, but it's really good for them, to be honest with you. Go ahead and get all that out of them. He's acting a little jumpy tonight, but overall he's doing pretty good.
Alright, y'all, we're making some overnight gingerbread sweet rolls. I put a cup of milk and 3 tablespoons of butter in the microwave just for about 30 seconds or so. See, the butter is not quite melted. I think I went for about 40 seconds, 30 to 40, but you just want that milk to get warm, kind of like room temperature. We're going to put a cup and a half of all-purpose flour in the mixer, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Just gonna eyeball that.
What happened to my cookies, baby?
Oh, I put them in the refrigerator for you.
Yes.
Yeah, they're still the same. They taste good.
They still gooey.
Yeah, but they're gooey, yeah. I put them in the refrigerator, in the other refrigerator.
Oh, another one?
Yeah. We're gonna put in 1/3 cup of sorghum. You can use molasses instead. We got this from the Sorghum Festival. Okay, we need 1 egg. We're putting a teaspoon of vanilla, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of cinnamon. Here's the cinnamon. Now, I'm going to leave the cloves out. You can put the cloves if you want to. I'm going to leave them out. I need to put my cinnamon into my cinnamon jar here. I'll do that in just a second. We're putting a teaspoon of ginger. If you do want to put the cloves, it's 1/2 teaspoon. There's the ginger. And 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. Okay, now we're putting in 1 pack of active dry yeast. We're going to start mixing this, and then we'll pour in the milk and the butter. Oh, it smells like gingerbread. That's smelling good. Okay, we'll pour this in. Like I said, you just want your milk to be about room temperature. You don't want it to be too cool or too hot, or it'll mess up your yeast. You want it to be just right. That's looking pretty smooth now. We're going to go ahead and put in 1/2 cup of the flour. We'll let that get all mixed in, and then we'll add the other 2 cups. We'll just add 1/2 cup at a time until we get to 2.5 cups. Okay, we're going to switch to the dough hook attachment. We'll just let that fall off there. We'll put this on, and we're going to knead this for about 5 minutes. See, we're getting that dough ball. I'm gonna grease a bowl with some butter because I'm out of cooking spray. Should have remembered to get that when I was at Walmart, but I forgot. Okay, we'll transfer this over to the bowl. And that's it for the dough for now. I'm gonna cover it with a clean towel. And we're gonna let it rise for 2 hours. I'm just gonna leave this butter out because we'll need it softened for when we do the filling. You know, we'll spread the butter on the dough, put the filling, and then roll it up. So we'll just leave that out. And I'm gonna wash these dishes, and then we'll go ahead and make the filling part, the cinnamon and mixing all that stuff together. That way, when we roll it out in a couple of hours, the filling's already mixed up for us. Okay, for the filling, we need a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of white sugar, a tablespoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of ginger. Tyler's back there, he knocked over the, what is it called? I forgot, the little blocks game I got, y'all. That thing is so much fun. John and Sissy played it for like almost 2 hours earlier. It's more fun than just the regular, like, jumbling tower game, because first of all, you roll the little thing here, and it tells you if you have to pull a white one or a red one. And then when you pull it, some of them have stuff on it that you have to do, like this one's walk across the room on all fours like a reindeer. Pretend to reach into your stocking and pull out a lump of coal. Take an extra turn. And that's it for the filling. We'll just mix all this together. And it'll be ready for us when we're ready for it. We've got the sweet rolls in the oven. We're going to go ahead and make the cream cheese frosting. So I'm starting out with just a 1/2 block of softened cream cheese. And then we're just going to add some powdered sugar, a splash of milk, and a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, so we got the rolls frosted. Now these aren't exactly like cinnamon rolls. They're more like the, I can never remember what these things are called, but those little pecan swirl things. I got these boxes from Walmart to put these in. I thought it would be pretty to show y'all how you could package them up and decorate them, take them somewhere. These things are, I'm trying to figure out how to put it together. Okay. Anyway, yeah, these are more like those, what are they called? Pecan swirls? Is that what they're called? They're kind of that texture, more like that than, you know, a big fluffy cinnamon roll. But I think if you did the regular rise instead of the overnight rise, you would get a fluffier roll. So if you didn't want to refrigerate them overnight, you could just, after you cut them into the rolls, put them in the pan, cover them, let them rise for about 45 minutes to an hour and bake them. I think you would get a fluffier roll. They're really good. Me and Titus tasted one. They taste really, really close to those pecan swirl things, but the gingerbread version and no pecans. They're great. He's cooking some bacon back there. So we'll just put some tissue paper in the box. Put our rolls in there. And I got these little gingerbread topping things. It came with gingerbread men and candy canes from Walmart. We'll put one of those on here. And some sprinkles. And there you go. I think that is so cute. This really tastes close to those Sister Schubert cinnamon rolls, y'all. If you've ever gotten those in the freezer department, it's the same texture and all as those. You know how they don't get super light and fluffy. They're a little bit of a, I don't know how to explain it, but if you've had those, you know what I'm talking about. They have a little bit more of a chew to them than a fluff.